Welcome to Cottagecore. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of cottagecore furniture makeovers, where vintage charm meets rustic elegance. Whether you're restoring a family heirloom or upcycling a thrifted find, this guide will help you breathe new life into old furniture. Stick around for expert tips, creative techniques, and dreamy transformations. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay inspired. Cottagecore is all about coziness, nostalgia, and nature-inspired beauty. A simple paint refresh, a touch of distressing, or new vintage-style hardware can completely transform a piece. Throughout this video, we'll explore techniques like sanding, painting, upholstering, and styling to achieve that perfect rustic aesthetic. No matter your skill level, these ideas will help you create a warm and welcoming home. By the end of this journey, you'll know how to turn outdated furniture into timeless treasures. From selecting the right vintage pieces to adding intricate rustic details, we'll cover it all. Ready to infuse your space with cottagecore charm? Let's begin this makeover adventure together. Comment below and tell us which furniture piece you're excited to transform. The first step in any cottagecore furniture makeover is finding the right pieces to upcycle. Thrift stores, flea markets, estate sales, and even online marketplaces are goldmines for vintage furniture. Look for sturdy wooden pieces with unique details. Think carved legs, ornate handles, or distressed finishes. These elements add authentic rustic charm to your home. When selecting furniture, focus on solid wood pieces rather than particle board or laminate. Hardwood furniture not only lasts longer but is also easier to refinish. Don't worry about minor scratches or worn-out paint, those imperfections add character. Pay attention to structure, ensuring drawers slide smoothly and legs are stable. A little bit of love can turn an old, overlooked piece into a showstopper. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. An old dresser can become a charming kitchen island, a forgotten chair can be reupholstered into a statement piece, and a vintage door can transform into a headboard. With a little vision, even the most neglected furniture can find a new purpose in your cozy cottagecore home. Before diving into painting or refinishing, proper preparation is key. Start by thoroughly cleaning the furniture with a mild soap solution to remove dust, grime, and old polish. For stubborn stains, a mix of vinegar and water works wonders. Pay special attention to crevices and ornate details, as dirt buildup can affect the final finish. A well-prepped piece ensures a smooth and lasting makeover. Once clean, inspect the furniture for any damages. Tighten loose screws, fill cracks with wood filler, and replace any broken parts. If your piece has drawers, check that they slide properly. A little sanding can help stuck drawers glide smoothly. Addressing structural issues early prevents frustration later and helps create a flawless final look. Priming is an essential step, especially for dark or glossy finishes. A high-quality primer helps paint adhere better and prevents stains from bleeding through. For a natural wood look, consider using a clear primer to seal the surface. With a well-prepped base, your furniture is now ready for a stunning cottagecore transformation. Sanding is a crucial step in achieving a flawless cottagecore furniture makeover. It removes old paint, smooths imperfections, and helps new finishes adhere properly. Start with medium grit sandpaper to strip away the top layer, then switch to fine grit for a silky smooth finish. For intricate carvings, consider using sanding sponges or a detail sander to preserve the beauty of ornate designs. Once sanded, it's time to choose your refinishing method. For a natural wood look, apply a stain that enhances the grain and brings warmth to the piece. Lighter stains create a soft, airy feel, while darker stains add rich, vintage elegance. If you prefer a painted finish, a chalk or milk-based paint will give your furniture a soft, aged cottagecore aesthetic. Sealing is the final step for a lasting finish. A matte or satin polyurethane protects wood without adding too much shine, while wax finishes enhance the rustic charm of painted pieces. Whether you opt for a raw wood look or a distressed paint finish, proper sanding and refinishing ensure your furniture stands the test of time. Painting is where the magic happens. Soft pastels, muted neutrals, and earthy tones are perfect for achieving that dreamy cottagecore aesthetic. Chalk and milk paints create a velvety, vintage-inspired finish, while acrylics provide durability. Always apply thin, even coats for a smooth result, allowing each layer to dry before adding another. A high-quality brush or foam roller helps achieve a professional, streak-free look. For an authentic aged appearance, try distressing techniques. Using fine sandpaper, lightly sand the edges, corners, and raise details where natural wear would occur. Another method is the candle wax technique, where wax is applied before painting. Once dry, gently sand over those areas to reveal hints of the original wood or base color, creating a charming time-worn effect. To finish, consider using glazes, waxes, or antiquing washes to enhance the vintage charm. A dark wax brings out carved details, while a whitewash technique creates a soft, faded effect. Sealing with a clear matte finish protects the paint while maintaining the rustic look. Whether going for a subtly aged or heavily distressed aesthetic, painting and distressing bring character and warmth to your furniture. Fabric choices can completely transform vintage furniture, adding warmth, texture, and personality. Cottagecore upholstery embraces floral prints, gingham, toile, and soft linen fabrics. Whether you're reupholstering a chair, bench, or headboard, opt for natural materials in muted pastels or earthy tones. Mixing vintage fabrics with new cushioning creates a well-loved, timeless feel. Reupholstering a piece starts with removing old fabric and assessing the padding. If the foam is in good condition, you can reuse it, but adding fresh padding enhances comfort. Secure the new fabric using a staple gun, pulling it taut for a smooth finish. For extra cottagecore charm, consider adding decorative trim, piping, or tufting to give the piece an elegant, handcrafted look. If sewing isn't your forte, no-sew fabric makeovers can still add charm. Use fabric glue or Velcro for easy seat covers or drape vintage quilts over sofas and chairs. Mixing textures like crochet, lace, and soft cotton creates a layered, inviting aesthetic. Whether fully reupholstered or simply accented, fabrics bring a cozy, nostalgic touch to any furniture piece. The right color palette is essential for achieving a charming cottagecore aesthetic. Soft pastels, earthy neutrals, and muted vintage tones work beautifully on furniture. Think sage green, antique white, warm beige, dusty rose, and faded blues. These colors evoke a sense of nostalgia and tranquility, making any space feel welcoming and serene. Layering different tones adds depth and character to furniture pieces. For a natural, time-worn look, consider a two-tone effect, where the base color peeks through a lightly distressed topcoat. Pairing warm wood tones with soft paint hues enhances the rustic appeal. Adding a subtle wash or glaze can create an aged, heirloom-quality finish. Incorporate accent colors through hand-painted floral motifs, stencil details, or subtle gold leafing. These touches enhance the vintage charm and make each piece unique. Soft, nature-inspired hues bring harmony, ensuring your furniture blends seamlessly into a cozy cottagecore space. Choosing the right color palette transforms old furniture into timeless rustic treasures. Rustic details bring warmth and authenticity to cottagecore furniture makeovers. Adding natural textures like exposed wood grain, weathered finishes, and aged patina enhances the time-worn aesthetic. A simple way to achieve this look is by using a dry brush technique, where a small amount of paint is lightly brushed over the surface to create a subtly aged effect. This method highlights carvings and imperfections, giving the piece a charming, vintage appeal. For a more dramatic rustic touch, consider whitewashing or lime waxing. These techniques soften wood tones and create a muted, romantic finish. Whitewashing involves diluting paint and gently wiping it over wood, allowing the grain to peek through. Lime waxing, on the other hand, adds a chalky, aged appearance, perfect for achieving a French countryside or farmhouse look. These methods enhance natural textures while keeping the furniture light and airy. Incorporating reclaimed wood elements, hand-carved details, or raw-edged surfaces adds further rustic charm. If your furniture has smooth, modern edges, consider distressing them with sandpaper or chiseling to create a well-loved look. Subtle touches like wicker baskets, rope handles, or metal brackets can also emphasize a handcrafted, rustic feel. These details bring personality to each piece, ensuring it feels like a treasured heirloom in a cozy cottage home. Upgrading vintage hardware is a simple yet impactful way to enhance the charm of upcycled furniture. Replacing plain or modern handles with ornate brass pulls, delicate porcelain knobs, or glass crystal accents instantly transforms a piece. Look for vintage-style hardware with floral engravings, distressed finishes, or intricate metalwork to complement the cottagecore aesthetic. These small details bring a touch of nostalgia and elegance to your furniture. If your furniture has its original hardware, consider restoring it rather than replacing it. Aged brass handles can be polished for a refined look or left with a natural patina for a time-worn effect. Soaking metal hardware in vinegar and baking soda helps remove rust, while antique wax enhances the vintage finish. Ceramic and porcelain knobs can be cleaned with mild soap and water to bring back their delicate beauty, preserving the authentic character of the piece. For a unique, creative touch, mix and match different knobs or repurpose old keys, backplates, or drawer pulls for a whimsical effect. Even simple additions like hand-painted details on wooden knobs or lace-like metal keyhole covers can elevate a piece. By thoughtfully selecting and restoring hardware, you ensure every furniture makeover feels like a treasured heirloom. Once your furniture is transformed, styling with the right decor completes the cottagecore look. Layering textures through lace table runners, embroidered cushions, and soft linen throws adds warmth and coziness. Vintage books, dried flowers, and ceramic vases introduce character, while candles and fairy lights create a soft, inviting glow. Thoughtful decor placement enhances the charm, ensuring every piece feels like part of a nostalgic story. Incorporating nature-inspired elements helps maintain the organic beauty of cottagecore design. Arrange fresh-cut wildflowers in vintage glass bottles or use woven baskets for storage. Mixing natural materials like wood, rattan, and cotton keeps the space grounded and authentic. Wall-mounted plates, framed botanical prints, or a rustic mirror above a dresser bring visual balance and depth, making the room feel charming and curated. For a truly personalized touch, include handmade or upcycled decor. Repurpose teacups as planters, painted trays, or DIY candle holders add whimsy and individuality. Mixing old and new elements, like pairing an antique sideboard with modern soft lighting, creates a harmonious blend of past and present. With these thoughtful details, your upcycled furniture won't just stand alone, it will become part of a beautifully styled, cozy cottagecore home. DIY projects are a great way to enhance the cottagecore aesthetic while keeping your furniture makeover affordable. Simple techniques like decoupage with vintage floral prints, hand-painted patterns, or fabric-lined drawers add a personalized touch. Repurposing old furniture parts, like turning table legs into candle holders or cabinet doors into wall art, gives forgotten pieces a new life with rustic charm. Distressing furniture for an authentic aged look can be achieved with everyday tools. A light sanding along the edges creates a naturally worn effect, while techniques like vinegar staining or candle wax distressing help achieve that antique finish. Another creative trick is using coffee or tea staining on fabric and wood to bring out warm, vintage hues. These small DIY hacks can transform even the simplest furniture into an heirloom-style piece. For a whimsical touch, incorporate hidden messages, floral stencils, or lace imprints into your upcycle designs. Pressing lace fabric onto wet paint creates a delicate, old-world texture, while hand lettering meaningful quotes onto wood adds a storytelling element. Mixing these DIY techniques ensures that every piece in your home feels uniquely yours, filled with history, creativity, and cottagecore charm. With thoughtful upcycling, creative DIY techniques, and vintage-inspired details, your furniture has been transformed into a cozy, charming cottagecore masterpiece. Every brushstroke, fabric lining, and rustic accent tells a story, bringing warmth and personality into your home. The beauty of cottagecore is in its imperfections, embracing the aged, the handmade, and the nostalgic. Now, you have a space filled with character and timeless elegance. We hope this guide has inspired you to reimagine old furniture with a fresh perspective. Whether it's a simple distressing technique or an intricate hand-painted design, every project is an opportunity to create something meaningful. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comments which cottagecore makeover idea you loved the most. Your feedback helps us create even more inspiring content. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Decor for more home decor inspiration, upcycling ideas, and interior styling tips. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for watching, and happy decorating. Your dreamy, rustic cottagecore home awaits.